Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second ever Grand Platypus Open number 2. Well, the first ever Grand Platypus.
It's not an open though. It's a regional.
Yes, I know. But anyway, or as we like to call it, try and see if you can win Let's Money by beating other players. Number 2. Hello everybody, I am James Quirky Yakuzaku, and joining me, as always, for this endeavor will be the Emperor of Pugs himself. It is Yakuzaku.
Hey, how we doing tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good.
I'm doing good. Yeah, good to hear. We'll start off our match tonight with Demi versus Vivid on Triton LE. As EBC, I think we've had this last week as well. We've seen these two go at it on this map as well, as it turns out. And Demi did get the better of Vivid, better control, better overall decisions, I would say. But let's see if Vivid can turn around this week.
We're just waiting for the ready check from both players. And our first map will be Triton. Waiting for Vivid to say that he's ready.
Otherwise known as the better snow map in this current map pool,
yes.
I gotta say.
Yes.
Slow zones, man. Hey, Faye. They can make for some really interesting games, right? And from a spectator standpoint, there are moments that are pretty exciting, but from a player's perspective, yeah, no. When you send a group of Marines, and I know you probably shouldn't, but like sending any units forward, and when there's a line of siege tanks, oy vey, that is that is pretty painful. Yeah.
Oh, righty.
I wonder what the Zerg equivalent of that would be, though. Like in the CVC, I mean.
Sending your lings forward.
Oof. Onto borrowed banelings. No, onto corrosive biles.
But anyway, let's get into it with our first map of the day, and it's going to be on Triton LE, and spawning in the bottom right as the Blue Zerg representing OSC Elite. Give it up for Vivid. That's it. And spawning. What the? What? No, stop it. There we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. It's spawning up in the top.
Right, so good.
Yeah, spawning up in the top right as the Red Zerg, also representing OSC Elite and the country of India, and also our reigning champion. This is Demi. Oh boy, observing's great.
He is our first platypus, isn't he?
He is our first platypus champion.
And he's once again doing that strat that won him that platypus championship. Both of them actually once again mirroring their builds. They are teammates, so you have to wonder if this is something that OSC Elite does, but it may just be a sort of their own quirk sort of thing.
I mean, what are you trying to apply there?
What am I trying to imply? It is their own quirk sort of thing. One of them opening up fairly economic. They will probably go in, like we've seen last week, we'll probably see a Ling Team 6 come up from Vivid, and Demi gonna defend against that, unless something has changed between these two.
Yeah. Well, both pools are done, lings are out, queens will be made, and hopefully we get to see maybe some early game action, or, you know, just in the case of CVZ, you know, whether we see the Ling Bane Wars or we go straight to Roach Wars. But Demi getting his speed first. Yeah.
That's wise, I would say. I'm hoping we don't get that sort of ZVZ where you have about 30 seconds of like, oh, intense Ling Bane, oh, who's gonna do this, who's gonna do that, and then both players are like, you know what, my heart rate, I can't deal with this, let's just go to Roaches, man. I think we'll see a little more of a sustained fight.
Well, Demi is taking his third. Well, the first 4 lings of Vivid are going out, but do they get the surround? But no, it looks like the lings themselves will get surrounded.
Yep.
But
alright, gonna go no
scout. Oh, that's a quick lair.
Quick scout.
That's a quick lair coming in from Vivid.
Yeah.
So I think he wants to go straight into speed roaches. He needs to be careful.
As well, I see. Yeah, definitely. These are 12 lings coming down from the side of Demi, and roaches are not going to be out anytime soon. Metabolic boost is just about to be done, and if he so chooses, Demi could just march straight across the map before that.
And he is, but the wall is up. So there's.
Alright, these queens are fairly low on energy, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have to see.
What's it gonna be?
I mean, if we see...
Will the Nidus be able to get up and save Vivid? I doubt it.
I highly doubt it, but it looks like the blocking Evos are going to be there. Roaches are out of the way.
Probably tip Demi off, though, that he's planning something.
Yeah.
Either that or he's just... Either that or Demi's just thinking, alright, he's playing very, very greedy. He just does not want me to ravage him.
Well,
and he can't ravage him because Demi is the one. No, wait, Vivid is the one making roaches and eventually ravages.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think these lings are gonna be able to sneak past, especially against 5 roaches. They shouldn't be able to do much. But meanwhile, Vivid, he could if he has it, and he has got the position. The Nidus is up, and oh, it's just coming into the side of the Overlord right now. Oh. But
the lings are not out anymore. One queen is not going to be able to do too much against this. The roaches are already out. Now, how will Demi play this out?
Probably should
go get some lings. Sorry.
I mean, he's gonna try and do the best that he can. His roach warren is up. Should start to be making the roaches now. Going to get 3, in fact. But I don't think it's going to be enough. And already the lost mining time. It's already going to be putting Vivid in such a good position. And the fact that he can reinforce as well with that Nidus up into the main.
Demi is going to have to look for a miracle surround here, but another Nidus is coming down for it. Even more reinforcements on the side of Vivid. Demi trying to get rid of one in his main, but that's not really going to matter for long.
More lings do come out as well as more roaches. And just trying to get it. Already 8 drones going down. But here comes the lings. 14 more lings on the way with 2 more roaches. Will it be enough? The lings providing the buffer as much as they can. But it's not going to be enough. Now here comes a queen and a roach through the Nidus. And I don't think it is going to be enough here. And GG is going to be called when Vivid is going to take the first map.
Alright, already looking for a reverse. Or potentially a reverse.
Ooh.
I think that was very wisely done by Vivid earlier, and by earlier I mean last week. He did try to engage Demi in those Lingbane wars, and Demi just, with his control, got as many surrounds as he could, just got the upper hand very early on, snowballed to elite. Skipping that entirely to go to Roach Wars, that is a great tactic when you know that you can't win the Lingbane phase. And it wasn't even Roach Wars, it was Roach Nidus, so...
Yeah.
Even better, I should say.
Even better. Alright, so this will be Demi's pick.
I don't think he's... As the reigning Platypus champion, I don't think that he's used to, having to pick a map.
Yeah, actually, no, I think, yeah, he went... No, I'm pretty sure Oreo took one map. I want to say.
No.
I want to say.
No,
but,
I don't think so.
I
can look at the bracket.
Yeah, just
I can be your information fairy for tonight.
Cute. Oh. Hey, Debbie's already picked a map and invited me to lobby.
Oh,
this is
then.
great. Yeah. Jeez. I had the intros in the opposite order. Heal. Alright, it doesn't even have game hub. God damn it, Debbie. Always have game hub, peoples.
Otherwise, Steel will come after
you. Steel will come after you, and he will throw down the fury of the... What is it? The fury of the beard.
He'll go down on you Old Testament style.
Alright.
Let me tell you, they do not mess around back there.
Yeah. Doesn't matter about looks. Like, we are going to be getting into our second map of the series. And it is going to be on Ethereum.
Will Vivid manage to knock down the reigning Platypus champion into the lower bracket? Only one map to see, or potentially one map to see if that is the case. You can actually see from their portrait banners here what kind of playstyle they like. Demi with his Lings, Vivid with his Roach.
Well, speaking of, let's get into it. It's going to be our second map of the series. It's going to be on Ethereum Alley. And sporting in the bottom right, representing OSC Elite and the country of India, this is Demi.
Or Demon.
Or Demon, as Yaku likes to call him. And sporting in the top left, also representing OSC Elite and the country of Australia, this is Vivid.
I haven't typoed Vivid's name yet. All of that can change very soon. For it to be divine. No, something or another. Alright, once again, going for their more economic openings. You can really get away with them, though.
Yeah.
In ZBZ, I feel. I mean, I'm not a Zerg player, so I'm not the best subject matter expert on this, but definitely, especially if you're confident in your control, and so long as you're not playing, like, stupid greedy, you can totally just, like, buy some time to get your own Lings and your Queen out. Assuming your opponent went pool first, and you went hatch first. Or best case scenario, you both go hatch first. Like so.
I mean, I prefer pool first, but you know, that's because Light has drilled it into me for over a year now.
Did you used to go hatch first? Is that a thing?
I used to go hatch first. But then Light was like, "Why do you go hatch first in ZVZ?" Sorry, that's so Quirky. Why do you go hatch first? Is like, I'm like, because I feel like it's a great economic opener. It's not okay. So you need to stop it.
But it's not. Yes, but Vivid is going hatch first, like. Alright, once again, there's a little mirror builds, I should say.
I mean,
a little Vivid wanting to once again get that scout off of his For the Swarm force. Demi just not really doing too much. Alright, sends out. There we go, Demi. That's what you need.
Baneling Nest on the way from Demi. Meanwhile, he's just gonna perk and scout with his couple of Lings to see what he can find. While trying to get some damage on these Lings himself, but two more Lings from Vivid will come and clear them out. Quick Baneling Nest on the way here.
Until they turn into Banelings, though.
But Vivid also getting his own Baneling Nest, so...
is that gonna be enough, though? Metabolic boost about to be done for Demi. I was waiting for it to pop up, but I forgot that that's something that GameHeart does, and not by default. Okay, Vivid should see this, and he should know, okay, I need to buy time, as much time as I possibly can right now. Yep. Vivid's gonna, he's gonna looking like he's in a fair bit of trouble right now.
Yeah, well, by the time that he should just sack this bird and just try to defend his natural.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
how much you can do,
his Baneling Nest is now up. Actually, there's no... Okay, there's the two Banelings. Oh, the control almost connecting there, but I think that's going to be that third going down.
Yeah, Vivid is just a bit too careful, but maybe this little split off. Demi surrounding his own Lings, not quite. And that's a very vulnerable Baneling, but then again, a vulnerable Baneling also means that there are vulnerable Lings around for the opponent.
+1 range getting researched here by Demi, so looking to get into the roaches pretty soon. Shouldn't be too far away by putting down that roach horn, unless it was an accidental misclick, but oh well.
Oh well, what can you really do? Alright, Demi, surprisingly for me, going to transition away from the Lingbanes into his roach play. Unless... No, he got the roach horn down.
Ooh,
No,
nice bang
That was the
connection
echo
there.
chamber
Oh.
Yep, and some very good lane control from Demi as well. It completely denied this aggression from Vivid.
Yeah, well, roach run has gone down for Demi, so hopefully should start seeing those roaches coming in from our reigning champ. Meanwhile, he's just going to send those slings across the map again and try to deny this threat. And this is really good from Demi here, denying that giving himself a huge economic lead while trying to deny.
Close, but a little bit of a move away from Demi, going to prevent that once again. It looks like going to connect everywhere, and that equalizes it out.
No.
But Mr. Baines, Demi. And
No,
he got some very nice connections. Once again, space is going to be cancelled for the second time this game.
And these
And I
lings.
think Demi is just going to snowball again.
Oh, Spire here from
I'm sorry, Spideritis?
Spire-nitis. So you send the lings through the Nidus, and then have Mutas come and attack.
Right. I get that's the plan, but that is not something you see every day.
That is not. As well as that early macro hatch, I mean, Vivid, he tried to get his fed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he tried to get his fed. It was not exactly his fault there.
As a Terran player, you built the third on in your main base, and then you float it over. Just do that.
Yeah.
Third players, just do that.
Yeah, third players, why aren't you doing that? Like, jeez.
Yeah, just lift your buildings, third players. God.
Just, why don't you do proxies? Why don't you put your pylons out on the map? But, I think...
Why don't you just proxy a dark shrine, third players? Yep, Demi should have seen that Nidus.
No! He saw the Nidus, but he didn't see the spider. The Spire.
The Spire.
Yeah. Or as I like to call it now, the Spider.
The spider, yeah. La Araña.
Well,
if you have the roaches as cucaracha, we can have La Araña as well.
Well...
Okay, Debbie gonna go once
Overseer.
again.
Now he'll see the Spire.
He sees it now.
Well, now he'll see the Mutas.
Although, with the Nidus, he's already prompted to go defend his main base, doesn't he? But not with spores.
He's gonna
wants to deal with overlords.
You're not
gonna deal with overlords with spores.
He's gonna like get his own Nidus, Demi is.
Fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
May as well. Although Vivid does see this. And with his Mutalisk, he is in a much better position to night vision from Demi than Demi is to night from Vivid. I can imagine Vivid just flying in with his Mutas, get the Nidus up, fly out. You don't even need overlords.
Well, there is one spot. Oh my god! With the changeling, he's gonna go into the third.
Suspect something a little
but
bit.
There's
Demi does see it going in.
But Vivid saw the own Demi's own Nidus.
From Demi as well.
Yeah.
All right, so back to square one.
Yep. And
Vivid should see this.
Yeah, Vivid should see this.
Unless he's not looking at his mini map. He should though.
He should.
Yep. Moving in once again.
But is it gonna be close enough?
It's a fake out. Oh, it's not a fake out, but Demi gonna go for a flank as well with his roaches. There are not enough Mutalisks here to deny this roach count.
8 more on the way.
Look at the supply from Demi versus Vivid.
Yeah, Vivid is supply blocked. But he can go for the flank, but he's not moving his queens.
That's 190 versus 100 supply. 120 versus 50. These Mutalisks are gonna try to do something, but it's not gonna be enough to stop this march of the roaches coming right in. He left that hatchery alive.
Yeah, he did leave the hatch. No.
I'll be back for it later.
I mean, he's already up.
Nice body blocking with these roaches. But Demi, I think, can just really assert his power right now. and goes straight in. But he's playing it a bit more careful.
Yeah.
Trying to get his queens out to deal with the Mutalisks. They are very slow off of creep.
Yep. But +2 melee attack is almost finished here for Vivid. He's just going to go for the flank.
Vivid throwing straight for the queens.
Oh, he tries to
That
dive in.
is scary, especially when you go straight for the transfuses. Although there is only one high energy queen left. So Vivid can target that down. Okay, there are 3.
Oh, his +2 melee attack is gonna get denied here. It looks like the natural is gonna get breached, but
don't quite see how Vivid can come back from this. Vivid's gonna need a miracle right now.
Yeah, more mutas are on the way, and I think this is gonna be
Sending
GG.
his own drones to build spores, and now Debbie gonna make use of Vivid's creep. Yeah, no, this is GG.
GG is cool. Demi
Alright,
tying
we got
up
a
the
series on our
series. +1. Oh, fuck the C. Guess who forgot to change seed? No! Production. Production quality. I am dumb. I'm sorry, people. That's my own fault.
Well, you know, radiocast. It
Radiocast is good.
known to happen from time to time.
I'm so sorry, people. Trust me, wasn't really that fun. Great game. Dad, you want, if you subscribe to Quirky Ducklings, you can watch the replay for that game.
You can watch a replay.
Oh. Rip. Anywho, hopefully we should have Vivid's map pick. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the bracket so far. So we have a Nazi. I can never pronounce his name.
The storyteller.
The storyteller.
You see, this is the thing that keeps screwing me over. Everybody keeps telling me, no, Anansi is Australian. He's not from New Zealand. It literally right there, it says Anansi NZ. What am I supposed to glean from that?
Hey, could be Kiwi living in Australia. Come on.
Exactly, so when I call him New Zealander, stop getting on me. What's your name? Light. No, Steel Mold. And also Anansi.
Oh, meanwhile.
Alright, World of Sleepers is going to be our third map. Chosen by Vivid himself. I feel like this is a map that kind of favors the late game a little bit. But then again, Ling Rumba is also fantastic on this map.
Yeah, they are,
Oh!
Yeah.
Demi has forgotten to switch servers, so we're gonna have to just leave this lobby real quick. Or Vivid, sorry, did I say Demi?
It was Vivid. God damn it,
Twas.
Vivid. 'Twas Vivid.
'Twas.
'Twas. Twill, 'twas. 'Twisn't.
Tisn't. Hey, Nancy, coming in for the radio cast. You know how it is. The storyteller will know. Of course, the storyteller knows that radio cast is the only way to go.
And now I'm just looking at Twitch chat and everybody's saying, change the scene! I'm like, I'm sorry.
Look, you didn't want to see what... You didn't want to see that game. It was not for the faint of heart, man.
No.
Anybody in there... Yeah, exactly. There were some things which we were not allowed to show on Twitch. Would have gotten the channel immediately banned.
Yaki started doing a striptease. It was not good.
I don't know how I was able to go into the game to do that. But,
I have the guess for it. Don't worry.
Basically, imagine. Oh my. Yeah, imagine. Basically, imagine those maps that had. Super
now Nancy's going off.
Holograms on them.
Now Nancy's going off at whoever told you that was.
Oh, what?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Light VIP.
He's not. No, he's not.
Let me give you the names, Nancy. I'll do it after the intros.
You introing your rage. I like this. Go.
All
Keep
right.
it short.
I will give the names. Keep it short. In the bottom right, left hand corner of the map. Wait, right, left. Look, whatever. One corner of the map. In the bottom right hand corner, left hand corner of the map. We have the Red Zug, representing OSC Elite as well as the land of
Australia.
See, I can't tell if it's Australia or New Zealand anymore, man. I don't know which is which. On the land of Australia, we have the Red Zug, getting a clean victory in the first game, but not having it pan out too much for him in the second game. Let's see if he can bring it together in the third game. We have the Red Zug. We have, representing Australia and OSC Elite, Vivid. And in the top right-hand corner of the map, starting in the top right-hand corner of the map, we have the Blue Zug, representing OSC Elite as well as the nation of... See, I can't tell if it's India or if it's New Zealand anymore, man. It's like... I don't even know anymore, man. We have the Blue Zug, showing off some very good link control in last week and this week as well. Can he do it once more in the third game and keep his title as the Grand Platypus champion? We have the Blue Zug. We have Demi. Or Demon. Fuck. What copy pass is Milk doing in the chat? Alright. I did say that I would give you names, Nancy. Look, they're doing the same build that they were doing the past two games. I would give you names. Number 1, Steel Mold. Number 2, Light VIP. Number 3, did Kuro tell me that you were Australian? I don't remember. I think potentially Phoenix Tears. Potentially Phoenix Tears. Look, I don't even remember. Maybe nobody actually told me. Maybe nobody told me that you were Australian, and I just imagined that somebody yelled at me. But go find them and Nancy and tell them the story. And speaking of stories, story of this game.
Yeah, I was
It's the same as the last two, so.
I mean, this is interesting from Vivid. He's taking his third on the low ground. So he's obviously feeling, maybe Debbie won't Ling Rush me.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Oh, yeah.
You fool. Alright, Vivid is gonna go straight into Roaches though. Does want to get some metabolic boost for some defense if need be.
But Aria Roach Run coming in from Vivid, so it's gonna be interesting.
Going straight to Roaches. But Demi, man, he is sticking to what he knows. And the space from Vivid is gonna be uber vulnerable.
Yeah, but the Roaches...
Vivid's gonna need to buy time.
But the Roaches are gonna be up.
Buy a lot of time for this.
I mean, 1 Roach. 2 Roaches.
That's all you need, really.
Yeah. I mean, okay, 6 Roaches.
Senses blood like a shark. He senses blood like a shark going on, sending all of his lings forward. Gonna keep his banelings and try to buy some time whenever he can. Does not really want to waste his lings on Vivid's lings. He wants to try to get some really good surrounds of those Roaches, but I don't think he knows that Roaches are up yet.
Oh, now he does.
Right, now he does. And
can he target the babes? Well, he does.
Vivid has been whittling down Demi's ling count to do this.
But meanwhile, we did see a counterattack into the Nat, and 7 drones did get killed. So, yeah.
Yeah, no. Alright, Vivid once again gonna ignore defending at home, gonna go straight for that push. Oh, turning around once again. Nope, turning around again. Come on, Vivid, you gotta pick something.
Well, he should have enough lings to hold this off now at home, so he is gonna send those Roaches across the map. But Demi's gonna have a... I want to say a shit ton. Is that a crap load or a shit ton? Which is bigger? I would say the shit ton. but the surround going down on the roaches now is going to be enough. Banelings explodes.
Alright, the Banelings did get to soften these up a little bit. Not focusing on the weak roaches. They are going to get turned into Ravagers with full health. And this is going to give Vivid some firepower. But Demi just going straight forward, trying to get some surrounds. But you should have killed them while they were weak, man. You should have killed those roaches while they were weak. Alright, go for a little bit of flank. But these corrosive vials are going to go down.
Getting this around.
For a second, I think it was good. Yep.
Run Ravager does go down already. But it looks like with his own roaches out, Demi is going to hold this.
But now we're going to see a little bit of reverse. Can we get some nice surrounds with these links from Vivid? This is looking rougher and rougher for Demi by the second, but there are a lot of lings coming in to reinforce for him. Vivid is on a timer right now.
All the roaches are down.
Hold this.
Demi is gonna hold. And GG
is called.
Demi!
Damn it, you should give me some time. Oh, my phone rotated and that just cancelled it out.
Oh, my StarCraft crashed.
Alright. Oh, oof. Oof. Alright. So, once again, Demi gonna defend his title. For the time being, anyway. And Vivid, he got close. He did, I believe, he did do better than last week versus Demi. I'm trying to write this script as we go along about rivalries and whatnot, but yeah. We'll probably, I want to say we'll probably see Vivid come back from the lower bracket.
Yeah.
I would say he's a favorite. Well, okay, not with Run Amok and Baddies are around. So far, I would say Vivid in the lower bracket seems to be the favorite, but yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go into another ZVZ on our hands, a Nancy, New Zealand, versus Demi, Indian.
Yeah, so...
I just need to say it out loud to remind myself who's who, where the nationality of each players.
I'm back in now, because goddamn StarCraft decided to crash on me. Oh man, Milk's in the voice chat below. Oh.
Why does this always happen to us, man?
Yeah.
Why does this always happen?
Why does this always happen?
Milk, a very rare occurrence. Every now and then he will decide to grace us with his presence. And if you miss him, then that's it, man. That is it for a while.
Hey, put a great. Really, it's another.
It is another
that's
TBZ on Thunderbeard.
ZBZ. I thought.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. That's gonna be so.
Oh, host in Singapore. RIP.
I mean, you can host on Singapore. Why am I being just so bad today with just exiting out of stuff? Some reason I was thinking, oh yeah, I should quit the lobby. Alt F4. Facepalm. What the hell am I doing with my life? Yep. Like, just like wondering why the hell I got chosen for production is just like, to be fair,
Correct, you didn't trust me for production.
That is why.
Was the disclaimer overall.
So if you would like to do production, please apply to at production at CranKy at the CranKy Ducklings, or as I like to call it, let's throw Light under the bus. Number 22.
How does that work?
I don't know. I mean, we literally throw him underneath the bus, so that's my voice.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. That's something we did while he was in Singapore.
Really? Oh, so that's why he's rich now. Ah, the insurance money paid out.
Exactly.
You're
not supposed to tell them.
Oh shit. He fell. He tripped.
Yeah.
Totally tripped.
Fell and a bus just so happened to be in front of him. Alright, our players are ready.
I am ready.
Casters are ready.
I mean, sure? Question mark?
I mean, can we ever truly be ready for ZVZ on Thunderbird LE by the sea?
I mean, we could be ready for it. It's just, how long do we want to spend here?
You know, long enough.
Oh. Nine. Ooh, got it. Okay. Oh. So, Yaku, do intros. Sorry,
in the bottom right corner map, in the bottom right corner map, feeling very intimidated with a Lambo pick. We have the red Zig, not the blue Zig as he was last game, but the game before that he was the red Zig. It sort of like changes, like the seasons. Although that is something that sharks like Demi have been known to do, changing colors with the seasons and with the series. We have the red Zig representing Team OSC Elite and New Zealand. We have Demi.
Sorry, what?
Known as Demon. In the top left-hand corner map, spawning in the top left-hand corner map, trying to protect this sheep, we have the blue Zig, being very intimidating with his Lambo portrait and trying to protect his sheep as much as we can. We have the caster, now decasted, the storyteller, now in the story. We have the blue Zig representing Alpha X, and I'm gonna speed this up, as well as India. We have a Nancy, storyteller.
He's seen
this.
He's seen this.
He's seen this. Alright, we're gonna see some rogue action coming out from a Nancy. Mind out in the middle of the map as well. This has to be map dependent, I'm assuming. But, yep.
I mean, fair, I don't want to play ZVZ on this map either.
A little bit.
Oh, yep. That one's fine though, but here comes the rest!
As well as he can. Cheers, love. Cavalry's here.
Cheers, love. The drones are here.
And the spawning pool is just done from Demi.
He needs to get more spines down. And Nancy, please, get more spines down.
I definitely think so. This is looking pretty rough, although even with just one spine, Alright, this is my base now, and Nancy doth proclaim. Alright, these lings are gonna have to do... There is a window for these lings to really punish a Nancy.
Get more lings! So get more spine crawlers down a Nancy.
I don't think he has the money for it. How much do these spine crawlers cost?
No, he doesn't! Yeah, 100. So, yeah, he doesn't, and with the queen out now.
He doesn't. With the queen out now, that's a lot of DPS. And Nancy trying to get some 6 rounds, but Demi, with some drone drills, have to retreat back into his spine. And now look at me. This is my base now.
GG.
Alright, GG. Yep, Nelson really can't get too much done anymore. He has lost his window of opportunity.
Yeah, if he didn't
cancel... And the sheep have been sheared.
Yeah, if he didn't cancel that spine, that was making... I know it was getting like chewed on, but if he like cancelled it and remade it, might have been better. He would have had 2 spines, but I guess not.
Definitely. Although it was either the refund or the no money at all, I suppose. And there we have it. Demi already quickly up 1-0 in the series. I have to wonder what... And Nancy can't do that again twice in a row, can he?
I mean, he can.
I mean, he can. But he's not gonna, is he? It can't be. I feel like it's map dependent as well for Nancy. Maybe just... Yeah, I don't want to play this map, or this is the best map that I'm gonna get this done on. Well, not really, because I think not King's Cove, the other map, the World of Sleepers is another map that could be done on, or potentially, well, maybe not. Ephemeron, maybe. But yeah, I have to wonder just how map. All right, World of Sleepers is going to be our next map, chosen by Nancy himself. All right, Nancy is ready. Casters are ready. Now it's up to Demi to be ready.
And
Demi,
I think
Hemi, Semi.
I think Demi is ready. I don't think you're ready for this, Demi. I don't think you're ready for this, Demi. I don't think you're ready for this, Demi. Cause his booty's too bootylicious, baby.
What?
What? Listen to Western pop culture. Bootylicious by Beyonce. But
yeah.
Speaking of being bootylicious, welcome to World of Sleepers, where Yaku waits to get activated so he can go rain down terror on capitalism. And spawning up in the top right as the Red Zerg, representing OSC Elite and the country of India, this is Demi.
The shark.
And spawning in the bottom left as the Blue Zerg, representing Alpha X, our sister clan, and the good God nation of New Zealand. God defend New Zealand as their national anthem cries out. The protector of sheep and the storyteller. This is a Nancy.
Is that the national anthem? I thought the national anthem was just Maori war chants.
No, that's just called the haka. That's just their war dance. But funnily enough, going pool first, Nancy is so looking, but not pulling the drones to go for a spine rush like Rogue. But there seems to be the more macro standard build, getting your earlier lings out, getting that early whatchamacallit, Baneling's Nest. I should know this as a Zerg player, but, you know.
You know, I still call whatchamacallit as the other thingies.
Marines with
that
man
applies
with
to
gun.
everything, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But it seems to be just constant ling production actually coming out from Nancy. Just going to be sticking on the 13 workers now.
As much pressure as he possibly can.
Spawning pool only now just finished for Demi, and he's going to start making 8 lings.
Sure.
2 queens are also on the way.
And Nancy has a choice now, right? Sacrifice his army to go for the natural, or back off and keep his army. I think he should probably just get this natural, right?
Yeah.
Alright, ain't no thing. And Nancy, no, not ain't no thing.
Ain't no
Stupid
thing.
amount of lings he had.
There you go, he's still gonna get this natural, so...
And he's gonna get it, yep.
But now he has to be careful.
Super worth, except, yes, sure. Now, Nancy will have the defender's advantage. She is getting a spine down. It's actually about even an army supply, plus
Getting 2
those
spines.
2 queens. But, yeah, Demi can just go straight in. Or maybe not, he has to be very careful. Yep, I don't think Demi is going to cancel the hatch of a Nancy. Or it could be the army is not in position for a Nancy. A lot of them were actually in production. The queens are going to protect the ramp.
Oh, well, you say that.
Move out of position real quick. He saw its blood, and it moved out a bit too soon than Nancy did.
Well, there's already a spine in the main, the spine in the nats.
Yep.
It's gonna be good.
The spine's in place, and Nancy is in a pretty good position, if I do say so myself. Maybe a nice little scout around, but not really going to be able to do much damage here. Although he doesn't really need to. Demi already up 7 workers.
Yeah, but he doesn't got that second hatch up, so...
He doesn't.
Also, still no gas production coming in from Nancy. He's still good sticking to minerals, so he's not going to be getting his speed.
It's just going to be straight drone so hard. Just gonna max out 200 drones, go straight across the map. Ooh, fully walling this off, and Nancy does. Gonna go straight.
It's not full wall off, that's all.
May as well. I mean, may as well be a full wall, right?
Yeah.
I think the bottom is a little bit open as well, isn't it?
But, I mean, Nancy kinda needs the gas production if he's going to go roaches.
Yeah, he did get his roach warren, but still no gas production. This has to be a mistake on the part of Nancy, doesn't it? I can't really see a strategy that goes like this.
Gasless
roach warren. Just mass slowlings with a roach warren, because why not?
Yeah. I mean, it works.
A little bit of a... Yep. Might work. Meanwhile, Demi, he is just happily getting his tech right now.
Well,
he
that
knows
is a
that Nancy
now.
can't really pressure him too much. Yep. He knows that... Is this gonna be Nidus?
It's gonna be Nidus.
It's got to be Nidus, doesn't it? Oh, just hit my mic. I do apologize.
I don't think it was that loud, but now Nancy should be starting to mine gas.
Okay, scene.
Oh, see. God damn it! This is why I should do production. Ah!
Hey, no, that's 2-minute delay. They are caring for something. All right, Demi being a little bit threatening with his forces here. He knows it's full wall. He has to suspect Nidus right now. Has to. But meanwhile, and Nancy, he is he's pretty content. I gotta say right now on his 2 bases. He is on a timer, but I think he's just maybe a little bit. He may be reading the situation a little bit wrong. He may just think he's safer than he actually is. Alright, still banking up some gas. Not quite going to be able to get that sort of roach explosion yet.
Roach explosion!
Feeling pretty confident here. Roach explosion coming for you!
I mean, but also on this map, you can take that sneaky third, so...
Yep, you can, absolutely. Infestation pit, and Nancy, what are you planning here? You're just gonna go straight to ultras.
I mean...
On 2 bases now?
I mean, look at his bank.
Swarm host. It's probably no. This is the dark build. He did a rogue build. He did dark build. Although I would say I think dark did actually get his infestation pit a lot quicker than Nancy is right now. I'm thinking it's gonna be Nidus swarm host.
Yeah, I mean that can be a thing. I was trying to see where.
11 swarm host coming down straight ahead.
And Nancy.
Plus that Nidus. And now Demi should probably know. Oh, that's what you're gonna go for. I'm gonna go straight for you with these lings then.
I have lings and roaches.
Roaches around. Yep. He's gonna have to use these swarm hosts somewhat defensively. Oh, this is a spine forest though. It's not something you want to move your army into.
I mean, if you have enough roaches, I mean, let's look at the units. It's currently 26 roaches against 5 lings, 11 swarm hosts. But anyway, the locusts do get landed.
A couple of locusts do get stuck behind. And a lot of them are actually just getting targeted down.
Oh, another wave of locusts here. Files getting landed.
Roach just gets completely gone down. Locusts, once again, being deceptively strong, but with enough roaches, these locusts just aren't that much of a threat.
Meanwhile, Nidus at that mineral third. The mineral line third, but the spine forest is strong here.
Absolutely. Demi is not going to be able to break this anytime soon, but I don't think that's even on his mind right now. I think he probably just wants to defend any swarm hosts that come out at home. Just take an expansion or two.
Well,
tech up to to Spire.
Well, there's another. Oh, wait, will this block? Oh no!
Right on top of the base.
It blocks
it
the
should
hatch.
block it. Yup. And that's up to Demi to see. Oh, I need to.
Oh,
I need to notice
careful.
this. Absolutely does. That's a lot of roaches. Locusts just pounce on a single drone. That was kind of brutal. Yeah, and a Nancy. Just, he's getting some multi-prongs off wherever he can.
Mm-hmm. And... lol. It's just being really weird right now. He's trying to find the damage he can. He's trying to see if he can pull Demi around, but it doesn't look like. I mean,
yeah. What is his plan B from this? Because it seems like Anansi just wants to end the game on the Locust stage. He's not expanding kindness. He's not getting any different tech. He's doing a good job of spreading Demi's focus and attention, but to what end?
He can get down the lair, so...
Alright, he could do that, yeah.
And get some drone kills as well.
He just wants to end the game here. Demi doesn't really have to counter the Locust for the time being. He is just now getting some Mutus out. But it's almost like a Roach situation, right? Where if there aren't enough Mutas up on the map and there are enough Locusts out, you really... The Locust player just really doesn't care. It's like, that's a lot of Locusts about to come down.
Oh, okay, someone goes into that one drone again.
Yeah, okay, this is good for Demi.
Yeah.
Not so good for Nancy.
But,
a lot of these Locusts
but it's still enough Locusts to take down this hatch. And
down this hatch, yeah. And both players have a bit of a bank on them. And Nancy finally gonna expand out. And he's keeping Demi at home, and this is... I like this a lot. I feel like if Demi had that... I feel like if Demi had that sort of killer instinct... Yeah, if Demi is just not too sure about how much he can save, right? How well defended he is. If he had that sort of killer instinct, I feel like he could move the Mutalisk off across the map, but he's just not too confident in his ability to defend against these Locusts.
I mean, oh no. These swarm hosts,
but a lot of them do get quad out. Nope, but Anansi is gonna go focus on the Locusts rather than the swarm hosts. But these Locusts do get to retreat and get health and leave.
Oh, really, Demi? You don't see this? Okay, now he does. Okay, good.
Now
sees it now.
I think he heard it before he saw it.
It's like this one. I mean, now if Anansi can like tech up into like Hydras,
yeah, absolutely.
Like get Hydras, get the upgrades,
or get some infestors coming down.
That works.
The 1 or 2 good fungals will demolish Demi's Mutalisk count. And this is, yeah, I think we're just gonna see a game of whack-a-mole, pretty much. Yeah. A little game of cat and mouse. I don't think we're going to see any big engagements anytime soon. Oh boy, my favorite types of CBZ.
I mean, it works, so...
Alright, Demi finally is going to assert himself. Nope. He sees that there are rocks blocking his path and he's like, oh, never mind then.
But
and once again, just... I want to see how... I want to know what Anansi's plan is, right, to end this. I think he does want to, like, just try to catch the Mutas and get a nice fungal on them. And that would easily, definitely even things out for him. Alright, now he knows where Demi's army is, and Anansi does. Demi, still a little bit clueless. Where are these infestors gonna go? I mean, question.
Has he even seen that there's infestors? That's the thing.
No, Demi hasn't yet.
Alright, well, here comes the flock of Mutas.
They're gonna go straight into where the infestors are, though! And they've been building up energy this entire time. This can be deadly for Demi. Come on, one good fumble. There we go. All of the mutas caught in that. And a second one, and a third.
And
all of these mutas get softened up, and I think a lot of them will end up going down.
I don't think
as well to take these out, but that is a Nancy's Infestors out of energy. Nope, but one good fungal. That's all you need. These are pretty much just one-shottable with these Infested Terran and with these Spore Crawlers. Beautifully done by Nancy, but to be honest, I think that was very unfortunate for Demi. He flew his Muralist at an angle.
Yeah, well, now he's got to hold on to the ground army.
Absolutely. And these Infestors are out of energy. One fungal here, going to try to soften up these roaches, but what is Nancy going to do from here?
Well, he sends some...
Run a couple of Stormhoods back.
Yep. And actually going to save the hatch, so...
That's not going to be one shot. Yeah, actually, yeah. He did lose all of the workers there, but look, that's clearing up supply. And Nancy has a pretty good bank up right now. I really do think that a round of... Okay, maybe not Lings. He hasn't been getting upgrades for Lings.
No, GG.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not think that was going to be where the GG was going to be called.
No. I mean, maybe he just thought, maybe I don't have enough to hold the ground army.
Yeah,
I think that was reasoning behind that.
Yep, absolutely. I think that was the biggest factor. May have also thought, oh, well, you know, I have been struggling to get my workers up. Meanwhile, Demi, as soon as I take out a hatch, he puts another one up. It's probably where it goes. All right, I am going to be right back because I have skipped breakfast, so I'm going to go grab some biscuits. I am feeling a little lightheaded.
Yeah, well, meanwhile, I will just quickly go through the bracket for you. So, we did have Azure beating Light 2-0 and then beating Night 2-0 again. And now it's going to be facing up against the winner of Starduck and Runamok, which was a Runamok 2-0. And then, of course, we had a Nancy beating Last Dance 2-0. Demi beating Vivid 2-1. And then, of course, having... Demi win, of course, 2-0. Meanwhile, in the lower bracket, Vivid did win over Light, so Light will not get the chance to win his money back. And now we will have Last Dance versus Vivid, and we will have... and then we also had Starduck versus Night. Starduck won, of course. Starduck won, so now it will be Starduck versus Anansi in the... lower bracket. I think we might go into that for our next match.
I want to see that more than anything. Because we've just seen what Anansi does, and as I noticed, I think Starduck may have read the report and seen that I've said, oh, in the games that we saw of Starduck, he actually played Super Standard. Starduck, I feel like he saw that and thought, oh, time to up my cheddar production then. So this is something I definitely want to see. It is going to be a best of one, and this is where these strategies really go their best. In the meantime, I'm going to eat a biscuit.
Go do that.
I would have liked to have seen Azure versus Runamok though. We have not had a Terran series so far. And
well,
Runamok
I definitely can tell you we'll have a
TVT.
Yeah, we'll have a TVZ. It's from New Zealand, so we'll be on Oz. Cool. So I'll set up lobby, and oh god damn it, we're gonna be on Thunderbird again.
Boyo!
Oh boyo!
We're gonna be on the Thunderbird.
Now I wonder how cheesy Starduck is gonna play. That's the thing. Zimzalabin, it's gonna be on Thunderbird. Do not enter this lobby because guess what? I forgot. Okay, now you can enter the lobby. No. It's the one thing we always forget. Invite to game.
The Alamo.
Invite to game. Boop. Alright. Race check. Starduck, because Starduck isn't Terran. He is. Cheap Zerg check. Come on.
Yeah, man, we're gonna need to spam these ducks. There we go.
There we go. Alright. There is. Cool. Go is the call, and let's get into game.
This is gonna be exciting. Now, remember the scene, just in case.
Yes, I made sure.
Nice. I feel like I should do the steel mold style checklist, right? We come up with a checklist and then, yeah, just go down it every time.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, let's get into it. Let's get down to the lower bracket where we are on Thunderbird Alley. And spawning up in the top top left has the Blue Zerg going for a quick 12 pull. Representing Alpha X, the best sister clan we could ever ask for. This is the storyteller, otherwise known as Anansi.
I mean, I think a good sister clan would be Psionic Aftermath, but, you know.
Yeah. Oh. Sporting in the bottom right, representing the land of Australia, the land of freedom, the land that we are way better than any damn goddamn Kiwis we could ever come across. The Red Protoss, representing the veterans of Risk. This is Starduck. And I think I forgot to change the logo.
Already a Forge coming in. No, is this going to be a Forge Pass expand?
No, this is okay. He did this build against me. He did this build against me in MSO, yeah. So it's going to be proxy gateway into
gateway cannon rush. Yeah, boy.
No, it's not really a cannon rush, but yeah, this is an early 12
it's more of like to hold the. It's more of like to hold the whatchamacallit alcove in it. Yep. And Nancy though, knowing that it's a best of one, taking his chances with that 12 pool, and kind of already shut down this proxy a little bit.
Yeah, that I think that was just blind luck. Hopefully, unless
it seemed like it, yeah. But yeah, I mean you can't really blame either player, right?
No.
Best of one, you might want to just try out something a little bit riskier, a little bit cheesier, especially if it's something that you've practiced and it's not common.
Like a beam bust.
But, like a beam bust.
But Starduck.
That's a lot of pylons.
Yeah, but that's a lot of area you're not going to be getting into. Quick Starduck.
Although this does wall Anansi Starduck in a little bit. Anansi might have to cancel his base, but what will Starduck do from here? I'm thinking Anansi can probably just get some
high ground vision.
High ground. Absolutely. There's not a lot of high ground vision for... There might be high ground vision if Anansi takes out this pylon. Don't free the probe. Don't free the probe. Don't free the probe. The probe has been freed.
Has been freed.
Anansi quite possibly sealing his own fate here. Anansi though, not gonna give up on this base. He's using a high ground about as well as he could. Gonna get as many queens as he can, but Starduck is just relentless.
Yeah, if he actually gave high ground vision, that queen would just be backing off right now. But third base is going to be starting to taken by Nancy. Meanwhile, on the backside, the cybernetics core is down for Starduck. And I think this is going to be it for the second tier.
This is going to be a dead base, yeah. Try and do something with these queens, but there's not enough high ground range for the cannons that are actually attacking the hatch.
Well, now those queens are out of range of the cannons that just spawned, so
yeah, that could potentially help him out. But this hatch, man,
yeah.
this hatch, it didn't have to die. It didn't have to die. Big oof.
Big oops indeed. So, wait, are you doing a Grand Platypus report, or is this going to be part of the new MSO Seasons report?
What? Neither. None of them.
Oh,
what?
Really? This is its own entity
None
now?
of them.
Okay.
It's an open thingy thing. So.
I was like, I thought you'd at least do like best games of, but you know.
Yeah, I'll leave that to Team Liquid. I'll leave that to Team Liquid.
But you know, robotics facility getting warped onto the low ground now. So this is it. This is the immortal proxy immortal. So cannon rush into proxy gateway immortal cannon rush.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's
a bit of a tricky build to deal with, and it'll be interesting to see what Anansi's.
I mean, he's getting roaches. He's going into his lair. So he's getting the necessary army. Meanwhile, Starduck's still on one base. So if the Nancy could actually hold this, he'll be in such a good position.
I can do a lot with one immortal, though.
Yeah, well,
even more with one immortal
I can tell you he's going to get
warp gate, warp prism.
He's going to get 2 immortals and a warp prism.
There we go. You can do so much, even more with that. Already an infestation pit coming down from Anansi.
It's
You're not gonna go
Ultras!
into Swarm Post, are you? Yeah, Ultras versus Immortals, man! Alright, targeting down this Immortal decently well, although Starduck also targeting down the weaker roaches as well as he can.
I mean, this is just a distraction.
That one Immortal backing off, regen its shields slowly but surely.
What?
And the Warp Prism is out for Starduck. This could be rough.
Oh, but there are queens.
Already in range to try to deal some zoning against the Warp Prism. That shield battery already pretty much depleted of energy. Not really gonna get any meaningful regen from that. And this one Immortal, man, it could have died, but it lived.
Yeah, this is now what Starduck does. He'll just get shield batteries, more immortals, more army, and he'll just pretty much. But Swarm Hosts are on the way.
They are, but so is Starduck, right into the main of Anansi. If you can get a nice round of those links, here's hoping. Take out that high energy. Yep, got Stalker and it's starting to whittle down the health of some of these Immortals. A nice little flank here from Anansi, but picks up and backs off. These Swarm Hosts are going to be really crucial to defense, though. They are deceptively strong. A lot of health or shields rather, being regened from these 2 shield batteries. Started really making the most out of it. But once again, relentless in his assault. Anansi not really targeting down the warp gate. Very nice round with the Lings. Just waiting for some of those locusts to really come off cooldown.
And it should release the queens though.
Not yet. But he hasn't really been doing too much against this army of Starduck. I feel like Starduck's army scales better than Nancy's.
I mean,
alright.
Yeah, but if he could get this around, like with the Lings, get more roaches, get the Swarm Host as well.
So, he does have the Warp Prism though, which will be annoying if he gets this around and picks up. Alright, Locusts are off cooldown, another wave goes down, takes out the Warp Prism with the Queens. Beautiful. And I think Anansi should be able to just hold on tight.
Yeah, but you should never underestimate the powers of Immortals, as they're still 3 up.
There are one of them, another one goes down. There are just 2 left, and another warp prism is being made for Starduck. Locusts are not anywhere near a cooldown for the time being.
And 2/3, so
Still gonna be, so still gonna be about like 20, maybe even 30 seconds away. I'm not 100% on what the cooldown on Swan Locusts are. And Etsy has been trading. I feel like the trades have gone into his favor slightly, but I wouldn't really call them efficient. Nice around with the links. Once again, forces to pick up on the Immortals, isolates the... There we go. And I think Anansi has just held this game and took the series.
He's held off this 9-minute... Jeez, man. GG's gotta be called. Anansi outlasting the Cheeser. He's gonna be moving on through
The storyteller has seen the cheese. The queso.
The queso has been melted. Oh.
Alright, Baddies are taking his series versus Run Amok 2-0. Interesting. And now I think we're gonna get one of the more exciting matchups so far in GPO. One of the more even matchups, if I do say so myself. Baddies versus Demi.
It's just Azure.
And finally a TPC. Or just Azure, depending on who you ask. And it's gonna be a TVC!
Yay! Finally, you can talk about your own race!
Wait, I don't know nothing about Charon.
Fair enough. Alright. Azure versus Demi is... Demi is up.